Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, sharp pain shooting through your leg like lightning? Picture this. It's 3 a.m., and you're lying peacefully in bed when your calf muscle suddenly seizes up with such intensity that you cry out, waking your spouse, fumbling in the darkness as you desperately try to stretch and massage away the agony. Millions of us over 60 know this scenario all too well, yet we rarely talk about how these painful interruptions are quietly stealing our sleep, our confidence, and our peace of mind. Here's what nobody wants to admit. Those leg cramps aren't just a normal part of getting older that we have to accept and endure. They're actually our body's way of crying out for help, signaling that something important is missing from our daily routine. We've been told it's just age, just something we have to live with, but that's simply not true. The real truth is that most of these painful episodes can be prevented, and the solution might be sitting right there in your kitchen. Today, I'm going to share with you the 10 most powerful foods that can help put an end to those midnight wake-up calls and give you back the restful nights you deserve. What you're about to learn could be the key to sleeping peacefully again and keeping your legs strong and comfortable for years to come. Number 1, the hidden causes behind your leg cramps. You reach for that glass of water on your nightstand, and suddenly your calf muscle locks up like a steel trap. The pain is so intense you can barely breathe. Sound familiar? What you're experiencing isn't just bad luck or inevitable aging. There's a silent war happening inside your body, and your muscles are crying out for help in the only way they know how. Here's what's really happening when that pain strikes. Your muscles are like finely tuned instruments that need the perfect balance of minerals to work smoothly. When you don't have enough potassium, magnesium, or calcium flowing through your system, those muscle fibers start misfiring. Think of it like an orchestra where the musicians can't hear the conductor. The result is chaos, tension, and that crushing pain that wakes you from peaceful sleep. But there's more to this story than just missing nutrients. Every night, as you settle into bed, the position you choose might be setting you up for that 3 a.m. wake-up call. When you sleep with your legs stretched out straight or crossed over each other, you're unknowingly creating tension in muscles that are already struggling. Your body is trying to rest, but your muscles are trapped in positions that slowly build pressure throughout the night. And here's something your doctor might not have told you. Those water pills you take for blood pressure or heart health, they're quietly washing away the very minerals your legs desperately need. Every time you take a diuretic, you're not just losing excess fluid. You're also losing potassium, magnesium, and sodium. Your body becomes like a garden during a drought, and your leg muscles are the first to suffer. The cruel irony is that as we get older, our bodies become less efficient at holding onto these precious minerals. Our kidneys don't work quite like they used to. Our digestive system doesn't absorb nutrients as well as it once did. Meanwhile, we're often eating less, moving less, and drinking less water. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in the bottom. What makes this even more heartbreaking is how these cramps steal more than just sleep. They steal your confidence. You start to fear going to bed, wondering if tonight will be another night of pain. You avoid walking longer distances because you're worried about when the next cramp might strike. You begin to see your own body as unreliable, unpredictable. But here's the turning point in this story. Once you understand what's really causing these cramps, you hold the power to change everything. Your body isn't betraying you. It's actually trying to communicate with you, telling you exactly what it needs to feel strong and comfortable again. The solution isn't found in expensive supplements or complicated medical procedures. It's waiting for you in places you visit every day. Your kitchen holds the keys to peaceful nights and pain-free steps. And the best part, the changes you need to make are simpler than you might think. Number 2, the 10 foods that will transform your nights. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old grandmother who hadn't slept through the night in months. Every evening, she'd lie in bed wondering when the pain would strike. Then she discovered something that changed everything. The answer wasn't in her medicine cabinet. It was sitting right there in her fruit bowl. Bananas became Margaret's first line of defense, and they can be yours too. Inside each banana lies about 400 milligrams of potassium, the mineral your muscles crave most. When you bite into that sweet, creamy flesh, you're giving your body the tools it needs to relax those tight muscle fibers. The smaller, firmer bananas work best because they won't spike your blood sugar the way overripe ones might. Just remember, if you have kidney problems, check with your doctor first. But bananas are just the beginning of your healing journey. Avocados hold even more power. These green gems contain more potassium than bananas, plus magnesium and healthy fats that fight the inflammation quietly damaging your muscles. When you spread that rich, buttery avocado on your toast, you're not just eating. You're medicating your legs in the most delicious way possible. Then there's spinach, that humble green leaf that Popeye made famous. When you cook spinach, something magical happens. The heat breaks down compounds that might interfere with mineral absorption, leaving you with a powerhouse of magnesium and natural nitrates. These nitrates open up your blood vessels like keys unlocking doors, allowing fresh, oxygen-rich blood to flow freely to your legs. Eat it at dinner, and by bedtime, your muscles will thank you. Hidden inside pumpkin seeds lies one of nature's most concentrated sources of magnesium. A small handful of these crunchy treasures provides more muscle-relaxing power than most people get in an entire day. They also contain tryptophan, the same compound that makes you sleepy after Thanksgiving dinner. Sprinkle them raw on your salad or roast them lightly with a touch of sea salt. Sweet potatoes deserve a special place on your dinner plate. These orange beauties are like nature's multivitamin for your legs. They're packed with potassium, magnesium, and calcium, all wrapped up in natural sugars that provide steady energy without the crash. The anti-inflammatory compounds in sweet potatoes work like a gentle healing balm for muscles that have been tight and painful. Don't overlook the simple almond. 10 to 15 of these teardrop-shaped nuts give you magnesium, vitamin E, healthy fats, and protein, all in one satisfying snack. Choose the unsalted, dry-roasted versions and eat them slowly, savoring each bite. Your muscles are getting stronger with every crunch. The ocean offers its own gifts in salmon and sardines. These fatty fish swim with omega-3 oils that calm inflammation throughout your body. They also provide vitamin D and calcium, minerals that work together like dance partners to keep your muscles moving smoothly. Aim for 2 servings a week, and you'll start to notice the difference. Greek yogurt brings probiotics and calcium to your table, along with easily absorbed protein that helps your muscles recover overnight. If dairy doesn't agree with you, fortified plant-based yogurts work just as well. The key is consistency, not perfection. Eggs, those perfect ovals of nutrition, contain complete proteins and B vitamins that feed your nerves and muscles. The golden yolk holds the treasure of vitamin D and B12. Prepare them gently, boiled or scrambled in olive oil, to preserve their healing power. Finally, coconut water offers liquid relief with 600 milligrams of potassium per cup, plus natural sodium, calcium, and magnesium. It's like nature's sports drink, designed to replenish what your body has lost. Choose unsweetened versions and sip slowly. Each of these foods is a gentle healer, working quietly to restore balance to your body and peace to your nights. Number 3, simple habits that will set your legs free. Picture this. You're lying in bed, and instead of tensing up in anticipation of pain, you feel your muscles slowly melting into relaxation. This isn't a fantasy. It's what happens when you master the simple habits that keep cramps at bay. Let's start with how you sleep, because your bedroom might be sabotaging your legs without you even knowing it. Tonight, before you settle in, place a pillow between your knees if you sleep on your side, or under your knees if you sleep on your back. This simple change aligns your spine and takes pressure off muscles that have been working hard all day. It's like giving your legs permission to truly rest. But here's what most people don't realize. Those 5 minutes you spend stretching before bed could be the difference between peaceful sleep and painful wake-ups. Stand facing a wall, place your hands against it, and step your right foot back about 3 feet. Keep your heel on the ground and lean forward gently. Feel that pull in your calf. That's tension leaving your body. Switch legs and repeat. Studies show that people who do this simple stretch every night reduce their cramps by 60% within just 4 weeks. Now, let me share something that might surprise you. There's a form of magnesium you can apply directly to your skin that works like a targeted healing balm. Magnesium oil, when rubbed into your calves before bed, absorbs through your skin and goes straight to work on those tight muscle fibers. Research shows that after just 2 weeks of nightly application, cramps decrease by 31%. It's like having a personal massage therapist working on your legs while you sleep. Water is your friend, but timing matters more than you might think. Throughout the day, sip water steadily rather than gulping large amounts at once. Add a tiny pinch of sea salt to your morning glass to help your body hold onto the hydration it needs. But here's the key. Stop drinking large amounts 2 hours before bed. You want your body hydrated, not your bladder full. Movement is medicine, especially the gentle kind that fits into your daily routine. Every hour you spend sitting is an hour your leg muscles are slowly stiffening. Set a timer to remind yourself to stand up every 30 to 60 minutes. March in place for 30 seconds. Flex your feet up and down. Circle your ankles. These tiny movements are like oil in an engine, keeping everything flowing smoothly. If walking is difficult, your chair can become your gym. Resistance bands turn your seated position into a strength-building opportunity. Stretch the band with your feet, pull it with your hands, create gentle tension that wakes up sleeping muscles. Even lifting your legs up and down, while seated pumps fresh blood through vessels that might have become sluggish. The beautiful truth about these habits is that they compound. Each gentle stretch makes the next one easier. Each night of better sleep gives you more energy for movement the next day. Each sip of water properly absorbed makes your muscles more responsive and flexible. Your legs have carried you through decades of life. Now it's time to carry them through the gentle habits that will keep them strong and pain-free for all the years ahead. Number 4, your complete strategy for cramp-free living. Imagine your body as a symphony orchestra, and each food you eat as a different instrument. For too long, you've been trying to play beautiful music with half the instruments missing. But when you bring together all 10 of these healing foods, something magical happens. They don't just work individually. They work together, creating harmony in your muscles that you haven't felt in years. Here's how this beautiful collaboration unfolds throughout your day. Your morning starts with eggs, providing complete proteins that give your muscles the building blocks they need to stay strong. The B vitamins in those golden yolks wake up your nerves, preparing them for a day of smooth communication with your muscle fibers. Mid-morning, a handful of almonds delivers magnesium and healthy fats that start calming inflammation before it can build up. This isn't just snacking. This is strategic healing, one bite at a time. Lunch brings spinach, rich in magnesium and nitrates that open up your blood vessels like windows opening in a stuffy room. Fresh, oxygen-rich blood begins flowing to muscles that may have been starved for proper circulation. Your afternoon snack of Greek yogurt provides calcium and probiotics that help your body absorb all the other nutrients you've been feeding it. Think of probiotics as the helpful workers in your digestive system, making sure nothing valuable goes to waste. But dinner is where the real magic happens. This is when you bring together sweet potatoes, avocado, and fatty fish like salmon. The potassium from the sweet potato works with the magnesium from the avocado, while the omega-3s from the salmon calm any inflammation that tried to build up during the day. Your evening meal becomes a healing ritual, preparing your body for restorative sleep. Before bed, a small glass of unsweetened coconut water provides that final boost of electrolytes. It's like tucking your muscles in for the night, giving them everything they need to stay relaxed and comfortable until morning. But here's what makes this strategy truly powerful. Timing matters as much as the foods themselves. Eating these healing foods regularly throughout the day maintains steady levels of the minerals your muscles crave. Your body stops living in a state of constant deficiency and starts thriving in a state of abundance. The synergy goes even deeper. The healthy fats in avocados and almonds help your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins from your eggs and fish. The vitamin C in sweet potatoes enhances the absorption of minerals from your spinach and pumpkin seeds. Every food makes every other food work better. This isn't about perfection or eating every single food every single day. This is about consistency and kindness to your body. Some days you might have bananas and yogurt. Other days, salmon and sweet potatoes. The key is making sure these healing foods show up regularly in your life, like old friends who always have your back. What you're creating is more than just a meal plan. You're building a foundation of nourishment that supports not just your legs, but your entire body. Better circulation means better heart health. Reduced inflammation means less joint pain. Improved mineral balance means more energy and better sleep. This complete strategy transforms you from someone who fears the night to someone who looks forward to peaceful, restorative rest. Number 5, building strength that lasts a lifetime. There comes a moment in every person's life when they realize that staying strong isn't about turning back the clock. It's about embracing where you are and making the most of every day ahead. Your legs, which have carried you through countless adventures, deserve nothing less than your complete commitment to keeping them healthy and powerful. The truth about aging and muscle strength is both sobering and hopeful. Yes, our bodies naturally lose some muscle mass as we get older, but here's what the research shows. This loss isn't inevitable or unstoppable. In fact, people who combine the right nutrition with consistent movement can maintain and even build muscle strength well into their 80s and beyond. Your protein needs have actually increased as you've gotten older, not decreased. Your body now requires between 1 to 1.2 grams of protein for every kilogram you weigh, every single day. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. This is about giving your muscles the raw materials they need to repair themselves overnight and stay strong enough to support your independence. But protein alone isn't enough. Your muscles are like gardens that need water, sunshine, and nutrients to flourish. The water comes from staying properly hydrated throughout the day. The sunshine comes from the vitamin D in your eggs, fish, and fortified yogurt. The nutrients flow from every single healing food we've discussed. Sleep becomes your secret weapon in this fight for lasting strength. During those precious hours of rest, your body takes all the good nutrition you've provided and uses it to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. This is why eating a small portion of protein-rich food before bed, like Greek yogurt with a few almonds, can be so powerful. You're giving your body exactly what it needs for overnight muscle recovery. Movement is where everything comes together, but we're not talking about grueling workouts or painful exercise routines. We're talking about the gentle, consistent movement that keeps your blood flowing and your muscles active. Every time you stand up from a chair, you're doing a mini squat that strengthens your leg muscles. Every time you walk to the mailbox, you're improving your circulation and maintaining your balance. The enemy isn't aging. The enemy is sitting still for too long. Even if you exercise for 30 minutes every day, spending the other 23.5 hours mostly seated undoes much of that good work. Your muscles need frequent reminders that they're still needed, still valued, still important. Here's where the magic of small changes creates big results. Set a timer on your phone to remind you to stand and move every hour. Do a few calf raises while you're waiting for your coffee to brew. March in place during television commercial breaks. Stretch your legs while you're reading. These tiny moments of movement add up to extraordinary benefits over time. The beautiful thing about building lasting leg strength is that it creates a positive spiral. Stronger muscles mean better balance. Better balance means fewer falls. Fewer falls mean more confidence. More confidence means more activity. More activity means even stronger muscles. You become the architect of your own vitality. Resistance bands become your portable gym, allowing you to create muscle-building tension anywhere, anytime. Light weights or even water bottles can provide the resistance your muscles need to stay strong and responsive. Remember, every single day you choose to nourish your body with healing foods. Every moment you choose movement over stillness. Every night you prioritize restorative sleep. You're making a powerful statement about the life you want to live. Your legs have been faithful servants for decades. Now, with the right combination of nutrition, movement, and rest, they can continue to carry you confidently into whatever adventures lie ahead. The strength you build today becomes the freedom you enjoy tomorrow. Those painful midnight wake-ups don't have to be your reality anymore. Every banana you choose, every handful of almonds you enjoy, every gentle stretch before bed is a step toward the peaceful nights you deserve. You're not just changing what you eat. You're reclaiming your sleep, your confidence, and your comfort. Think about it. Just a few weeks ago, you might have felt helpless against those sudden cramps that stole your rest. Now, you understand that your body was simply asking for help. It was telling you what it needed through the only language it knew, and you listened. The 10 foods we've shared aren't just groceries on a list. They're your allies in this journey towards stronger, more comfortable legs. Each one works quietly in your body, restoring the balance that time and life may have disturbed. The magnesium in your spinach, the potassium in your sweet potato, the healing oils in your salmon. They're all working together like old friends who have your back. But perhaps the most beautiful part of this story is how small these changes really are. A pillow between your knees, a handful of pumpkin seeds, a few minutes of gentle stretching. These aren't overwhelming transformations. They're gentle acts of self-care that honor the body that has carried you this far. You have everything you need to sleep peacefully again. Your kitchen holds the medicine. Your hands hold the power to stretch and soothe. Your choices, day by day, hold the key to comfort. Which of these changes feels most important for you to start today? I'd love to hear about your journey in the comments below. If this video brought you hope or helpful answers, please share it with someone who might be struggling with those same midnight interruptions. Until next time, sleep well and wake refreshed. Your legs and your dreams are waiting for you.